Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the redressal machinery under Consumer Protection Act 1986. Before knowing the redressal machinery, we must know the various terms used under Consumer Protection Act 1986. Like who is consumer? Who can file the complaint? Under what circumstances complaints can be filed or against whom a complaint can be filed. So the first term is who is consumer? A consumer means any person who buys any good or avails a service for a consideration. The user of a product can also come under the category of a consumer if they are using that product with the approval of buyer. But those persons who purchases goods for the purpose of resale or for commercial purpose, they do not come under the category of consumer, as they are purchasing the good not for their final consumption but for their resale. For example, retailers, wholesalers, dealers, they are carrying the product for the purpose of resale, so they do not come under the category of a consumer. Coming to the next term, that is who can file the complaint. A complaint can be filed by any consumer, any registered consumer association, the central or state government, one or more consumers on behalf of numerous consumers, and a legal heir or representative of a deceased consumer. Third term is under what circumstances complaints can be filed. Complaints can be filed if the goods are defective, if there is any deficiency in the services hired, or in case of fraudulent practices of traders and manufacturers. Next term is against whom a complaint can be filed. The complaint can be filed against the seller, manufacturer, or dealer of goods which are defective. Defect means any fault, imperfection, or shortcoming in the quality, quantity, purity of goods. Or in case of services, the complaint can be filed against the provider of services if they are deficient in any manner. Here, deficiency means any imperfection, shortcoming, or inadequacy in the quality, nature, and manner or performance of service. Now, coming to the redressal machinery under Consumer Protection Act 1986. For redressing consumer grievances, there is a three-tier judicial machinery, that is District Forum, State Commission, and National Commission. A consumer can file the complaint on the ground of deficiency in services or defect in goods, which means if there is any fraud, imperfection, shortcoming with regard to the quality, quantity, price, standard of goods, then the consumer can file the complaint with these redressal agencies. Now coming to the first redressal agency, that is District Forum. A consumer can file the complaint with District Forum if the amount of compensation claimed is up to rupees 20 lakhs. District Forum are set up by state government in each district. Now coming to the composition of District Forum, इसमें 3 members होते हैं. One is president and other 2 members, among whom one must be a woman. ये members state government appoint करती है. And the president of District Forum must have the qualification equivalent to the judge of a district court. On receiving the complaint, The district forum informs the third party against whom the complaint is filed. And in case of need, the goods or sample is sent to laboratory for testing. On the results of laboratory testing, the district forum can give order to provide relief to the aggrieved party. And if the aggrieved party is not satisfied with the order of district forum, then he or she can appeal before the state commission within 30 days of passing order. Now coming to the second redressal agency, that is State Commission. It is almost, or its functioning is almost similar to the district forum. But the difference is with regard to the compensation claimed or composition. A consumer can file the complaint to the State Commission if the amount of compensation claimed is more than 20 lakhs or less than 1 crore. Like district forum, State Commission are also set up by state government in each state. Now coming to its composition, it also consists of 3 members. One is president and other 2 members, among whom one must be a woman. These members are appointed by state government, and the president of State Commission must be a retired or working judge of High Court. On receiving the complaint, the State Commission informs to the party against whom the complaint is filed, and in case of need, the goods or sample is sent to laboratory for testing. On the results of laboratory testing, if the seller is found in fault, then State Commission can give orders to provide reliefs to the aggrieved party. And if the aggrieved party is not satisfied with the order of State Commission, then he or she can appeal before the National Commission within 30 days of passing the order. Third redressal agency is National Commission. A consumer can file the complaint with National Commission if the amount of compensation claimed is more than 1 crore. National Commission is set up by central government, and it consists of 5 members, in which one is president and other 4 members, among whom one must be a woman. And these members are appointed by central government, and the president of central government must have the qualification equivalent to the judge of a Supreme Court. On receiving the complaint, the National Commission informs the third party against whom the complaint is filed, and if required, the goods or sample is sent to laboratory for testing. And if the seller is found in fault, the National Commission can give order to provide relief to the aggrieved party. And if the aggrieved party is still not satisfied with the order of National Commission, then he or she can appeal before the Supreme Court within 30 days of passing the order. So all the 3 redressal agencies have almost similar procedure for redressing consumer grievances. But there is a difference with regard to the composition and amount of compensation claimed. So for redressing consumer grievances, there is a hierarchy of redressal agencies. Firstly, the consumer filed complaint with the district forum if his amount of compensation claimed is up to rupees 20 lakhs. And if any of the party is not satisfied with the order of district forum, then they can appeal to the state commission within 30 days of passing of order of district forum. And if they are not satisfied with the state commission's order also, then they can file complaint with the national commission within 30 days of passing of order of state commission. And if they are still not satisfied with the order of national commission, then they can appeal to the Supreme Court of India within 30 days of passing of order of national commission. Now coming to the reliefs or remedies available to a consumer. First is to remove the defect in goods or deficiency in service, or to replace the defective product with a new one which is free from any defect, or to refund the price paid for the product or charges paid for the service, to pay a reasonable amount of compensation for any loss or injury suffered by the consumer due to the negligence of the opposite party, to pay adequate cost to appropriate party, to discontinue the unfair restrictive trade practices and not to repeat such practices in future, or not to offer hazardous goods for sale, or to withdraw the hazardous goods from sale, to cease manufacture of hazardous service, or to pay more than 5% of the amount of value of the defective goods in the favor of consumer welfare fund. So these were the reliefs and remedies available to consumers. That's all in today's video. Thanks for watching this video.